Hello everyone in cyber world, welcome back to another video. I'm Richard.
And I'm Jennifer, and this is our channel we call Poor Man's DIY. Recently we had some smart switches that died on us, so we're going to go ahead and show you how we replaced them.
Okay, for those of you who have been around with our channel for a while, you have probably seen us install some of these smart switches throughout the house over the years. The original switches that we installed were probably some of the newer switches that were around when technology was newer with Alexa, and there were some issues that we had with them, and so I'm not going to badmouth them. They've all started dying one by one, but again, I can't say anything bad about the company, and I'm not going to mention who that was, because considering it was a new technology, it's lasted and it's done really well. It's just kind of strange that they've all just started failing all at the same time. So we actually recorded a couple of switches that we replaced in the master bedroom just yesterday, but our camera failed on us and didn't record the volume at all. So it so happens that we bought extra ones, and this particular room in that we're right now didn't have a smart switch, so it's a perfect opportunity. We're going to start all over in the recording, even though you don't see that. And we're going to go ahead and show you how to install that right here. Now, before we get started, as we preach all the time, safety, safety, and safety, there are a couple things that we need to tell. First of all, disclaimer, I am not a professional electrician, I'm not certified, and so I can't be held responsible for anything that you might do based on this video. If you're not comfortable with replacing the switch, be sure to hire a professional. For those of you that are willing to do this on your own, each switch and electronic devices nowadays have some incredible instructions with step-by-step details that tell you how you can do this as a DIY project. Make sure you follow the instructions on your particular switch. We're going to show you how we do it for our switch, and the first thing that we're going to do is make sure that the power is off, and we're going to show you exactly what you should have, and that is this particular tester. Now what this tester will do is let you know whether the wire is hot or not. We've cut the breaker on there, and we're actually going to be opening it up, and we're going to test the wires to see how if it's actually off or not, to make sure that we don't get electrocuted. But let me show you what it looks like when you actually test a live wire. Now, in this particular case, we're not sponsored by anybody on this. We purchased this from Amazon. We have had really good luck when we find items on Amazon that reflected as an Amazon recommended product, which this one was. And so I can't say that that's always the best, but every time we buy an Amazon recommended product, it just lasts and works really well. So this one here, the name on the company, I think, was Omex. We'll put a link on there if you're interested in it, and we'll show you how that is done. The instructions are specifically for this particular model.
We're going to begin by removing the faceplate.
And now we'll remove the switch itself. Now that the wires are exposed, we're going to go ahead and use the tester to make sure that it is not live, and we're good to go. And we're going to finish removing this. All right, now for the actual switch that we're going to be replacing, it actually comes with a red, black, white, and a green wire. The red, they refer to this as the live wire. Sometimes you will see it as written as line or in. This is where the power source comes into the switch, and then you have the black, which is referred to as the load, where the power goes out and continues on someplace else in the building. You have the white, which is neutral, and the green, which is the ground. We're just going to match these up to here, and we'll just show you how we connect those with the connectors that are provided. It should be a real simple process here. Okay, we're going to begin by twisting these ends together a bit and applying a cap. When applying this, it may be common to think that once it stops twisting, you're finished. It is a pretty good connection, but keep twisting. And what this is going to do is it's going to make these two wires connect even tighter and less likely to come apart. Okay, we've got everything connected. We're going to tuck these wires in nice and neat, and we're going to turn on the power. But before we do that, there's something very important that we need to discuss. So most devices that are smart switches and so forth, they come set up for 2.4 gigahertz settings. For those of us that have modern routers, they come with 5.0 and 2.4 dual capabilities. Now what I have found in the past is that this can cause a problem, not always, but the best solution is, since these have to connect to 2.4, what we want to do is go to the router and disable the 5.0 so that when we connect this, it'll be seen as a 2.4 and it should connect right away. Once it's all connected, then you can turn the 5.0 back on. Everyone has different routers. You're going to have different settings, so I won't be able to tell you exactly how it's done. You're going to have to refer to your user's manual on your router. You might not need to do this, but it is something. If you can't connect, that's one of the things that you need to look at, is disable the 5.0 first and then install it and then turn it back on.
Let's go ahead and screw the switch in. Now we're going to take the faceplate and pop it right in. Now we're going to go ahead and turn the breaker back on. Going on. Okay, it's on. Alexa, turn on the spare room. See, it's just that easy.
And that's all we have for today. Until we meet again, bye-bye.